Alright guys, let's talk about Wuthering Waves and why I think it's the best gacha game as of right now. In the previous video I complained about the not so good state in which Honkai Star Rail happened to be in, and I praised Wuthering Waves for a bit. And to be fair, I feel like I need to praise it more. Maybe if more people will do that, Hoyo will understand what they need to improve. After playing Honkai Star Rail since day one, and seeing how things went downhill, Wuthering Waves came in like a breath of fresh air. It's true, it had its own slower patches, but every patch came with something that improved the quality of the game. It's like Kuro looked at everything player asked Hoyo to add and said, yeah, we are adding that soon. At this point I think most of you guys know how convenient it is to do a tacit field and spend double the stamina for double the rewards. Because you see, I appreciate when my time is respected. And I know it's not a big deal, what's another 2 minutes to do another one, but I have that option. How about flying? It's like breaking a barrier no other gacha did. In all other games, flying comes at a cost. A new unit or a new mount. And yes, I'm comparing it to Genshin because I can compare it with a game in which I'm not even allowed to jump. Also HoYoverse, let's stop with the backward evolution please. How come that we cannot even jump in your newest games? And I'm supposed to talk about flying here. There are plenty of instance-based gachas that allow me to jump, even if it's pointless. Flying around in Rina Sita is like therapy. Oh wow, do you see that mountain? Let's see how fast I can get there. And guess what? I can do that with any character. I don't need any specific region-based unit unlike other game. But hey, they will reduce the amount of mobs in HSR. Because that's the type of quality we get in Hoyo games. Implement is something that is tedious and after a few patches remove it and call it quality of life. I still find it funny how Wuthering Waves got eco presets when Genshin needs more than us. If you want to annoy a Genshin player, show them how you can change your entire gear in 1 second without having to search for each piece. Objectively speaking, Wuthering Wave is not at the point where it needs eco presets. But what not implement it if you know it will be needed in the future? And oh boy, I'm using it and it feels so good. I can test characters with different sets without the headache of switching every piece. One button and it's done. And by the way, why is there no reserve stamina in Genshin? How many years do we have to wait to get it? So if I don't log in for 2 days, that's pretty much it. No stamina for the second day. How come that Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero has it, but the oldest of the 3 does not? What's the logic? Is this too a limitation of the Unity engine? Because it doesn't make sense. All 3 of them are built on the same engine. Why there is a limitation of only 1 boss per week? God forbid you want to build 2 characters that need the same boss material. You'll be there for months. You mean to tell me that they really need that survey? They really had the audacity of asking us if you like to farm materials that we need in any day we want, without the pointless schedule limitation. Imagine having to wait for a specific day to farm for your materials. And the filler patches, oh my god. If you thought Natlan was bad, think how bad the filler patches are gonna be. Take 5.4 for example. The main selling point is a bathhouse and the standard 5-star. But let's cope together and say we have time to say for future characters. God damn it, this is the most, well not the most, but one of the most insane things I heard. You mean to tell me you need time to save? Save for what? If you think like that, I think you need to get some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now, if there would be a way to remove the skip button in Wuthering Waves and give it to Star Rail, because that game is in dire need of a skip button. I will also give credit where good changes have occurred. Zenless Zone Zero was such a mess in the first 3 patches. I'm not even gonna talk about the TV mechanic, and how, again, the best quality of life was to remove a dumb feature. But the game improves, a lot. Why you may ask? Because the revenue went down. You see how easy it is to fix a game? If people would stop eating slop, Hoyo would actually make the game better. And I'm gonna say it, I was the part of the problem too. But at least ZZZ has jiggle physics on overclock. And I don't mind, man of culture here. I'm definitely staring respectfully. If you can make them jump, make them jiggle as if they are jumping. Okay, sorry about that, I went off the script. Zenless Zone Zero is in a good state right now. Barely to none TV gameplay, more fighting modes that actually feels enjoyable. I would put ZZZ in the second place as a good gacha, right after Wuthering Waves. But will it stay there? I don't know, it's Hoyo. The revenue needs to stay down to actually have good updates, because that's how it is. It works the other way around. Guys, it's that easy to make Genshin and HSR better. We just need to stop spending money. But that's hard. You'll be called a hater for complaining. People do really love their anime characters to the point they're afraid of speaking against Hoyo. Because what? They will take your anime waifus? I really hope people that plays Genshin and HSR would give Wuthering Waves a fair try. Get to Rinasita and you'll see how good a gacha game can be. Alright guys, that's it for today. See you guys in the next one and thanks for watching.